I'm Shannon Thrasher, and this is 30-Second Tactics. Today, like the title of the video said, we're going to talk about the top 5 ways to ruin your career in law enforcement. In no particular order, number 5, women. And when I say women, if you're a female officer watching this, then I mean men. What I mean by that is you're young, you're excited, you got a new career, you're making some money. Just honest thing is there's a thing called badge bunnies, and that may sound a little sexist, but it goes both ways. There are people, men and women, that are going to like you and be attracted to you just because of the uniform, just because you're a cop, the power it portrays, whatever. You guys use some discretion, use some self-control. Don't be that cop 6 months out of the academy that gets some girl on his beat pregnant. Don't date, flirt with, see out of context, anything like that, women or men, if you're a woman, that you met on the job. And what I mean, it's fine, if you want to date a nurse, welcome to the world of law enforcement. But I'm talking about a suspect, a victim, a caller. They're off limits, guys. It's nothing but trouble. And even more so, don't date people at work. Don't date your coworkers. It seems great because, hey, it's convenient. We know each other. We're friends. We work the same shift, etc., etc. But then, when the dating relationship doesn't work out, like most of them don't, you still got to work with that person. Okay? Don't be that guy or gal. Number 4, debt. And that seems simple. No one wants to be in debt. But again, young new cops, get a good career going, get excited, and they got that young cop image, and they want to run out and buy an $80,000 truck. Guys, don't do it. Avoid deep debt early on in your career. Avoid deep debt your whole life if you can, but especially first couple of years, save up. Get an idea of what you want to do, where you want to be. Don't run up all your credit cards. Don't buy ridiculous vehicles you don't need. Okay, number 3, alcohol. Look, by the time you're a cop, you're all 21 years old. It's legal for you to drink, but it's different now. People are going to look at you different now. I'm not saying you can't drink alcohol if you're a cop, but you have to be, above suspicion, if you will, above reproach. You need to hold yourself to that higher standard of, you may have went out and partied in high school or college or the military or whatever and got drunk all the time and stuff, but, it's your job to put those guys in jail now when they don't act right. So you got to hold yourself to a higher standard. Nothing worse, nothing more upsetting to a good cop than to see some cop get a DUI. It is a career killer, as it should be. It shows a complete lack of responsibility. So, okay, I beat that up enough. Just to add one thing to it. Keep in mind that, again, your friends before you were on the department, they may be good friends, maybe lifelong friends. You might have partied with them all the time, but, they're still doing their thing. You need to move on and do your, mature professional profession thing. All right, number 2, just basically call it burnout. You're out there, you're new, you're excited, you want to put everybody in jail, you want to light the world on fire. And I've touched on this in other videos, but you can't cop 24/7. You will burn out. You do need some non-cop friends. You do need some non-cop activities. You need to be able to go hang out with some people and not talk about guns and the people you arrested and the horrific suicide scenes you just came from, okay? That stuff will eat you up. It'll burn you out. So have some non-police friends in your life. That'll help a lot. And number 1, simply put, is just integrity. Police officers have amazing powers. They grant us the powers to carry guns and to drive fast and disregard traffic laws and take away someone's constitutional right to freedom. We have these huge powers, but it all lies on the fact that society trusts us. So your integrity, your honesty has got to be number 1 above everything. You cannot lie. That's it. I mean, I'm not talking about, court-approved subterfuge when dealing with a suspect, but, you can't be fudging the numbers. You can't be, test-lying, as it used to be called. You got to be honest, guys. It'll bite you in the butt, and it'll tear your career right out from under you, and it could even put you in jail. And there's been some recent court cases that have basically ruled that anything in your personnel file can be subpoenaed for any reason, basically. So You make a DUI and then you go to court and their lawyer subpoenas your file, and 2 years ago it had in there that let's say, I don't know, put an extra 2 hours on your time card that you hadn't earned, and you got caught and you got spanked. Well, the department's already moved on from it, but now everyone in the jury is looking at you like, well, this guy stole money from his own job. How can we trust him to say this other guy was drunk or not? And that's just one example. Anyway, there's 5 quick ones. Kind of a serious topic, but I try to be a little light about it because I don't want to bore you to tears on these videos. But that's all I have for you this time. As always, work, train, repeat. Y'all stay safe.